Hey, what's going on, guys? It's Ryan, the Random DIY Guy, and today we're going to be taking a look at something a little bit different from my channel, but still relevant to the DIY home improvement sector, and that is Lucciare Quartz by Polar Stone. All right, so taking samples from Lucciare Quartz by Polar Stone, these are just some of the options they sent us. This is not all of them. They're mostly their lighter ones since that's what we're going for, but they also have some really nice darker ones and similar to the ones on the box there with dark dramatic veining if that's what you're going for. But after looking at all of these here, we have narrowed it down to our top 4 here. And let me show you which ones those are. All right, so the first one is Calacatta Antique. There is the full slab for you there. We think that's a really good option, as well as Opal Marquette, I believe is how it's pronounced. This one's a little bit more mild, but still got a lot of personality to it. This is the Calacatta Gold, which is very similar to the Calacatta Antique, but it has a lot of gold veining mixed into there. And then of course, Rhinoceros White, which is a little bit more mild, so probably won't end up going with that one. All right, and after a lot of thinking, we have decided to go with Calacatta Antique. So we are very excited for this. We can move on to the next steps. All right, now that we've chosen our stone from Lucciare, I'm also partnering with Granite Works Stone in Westlake, Ohio to come in and fabricate and install our countertops. Lucciare makes the large slabs of the quartz, and then you need to have someone come and template, fabricate, and install. So let's move in and see what templating looks like for countertops. So Granite Works is here to template for our new Lucciare Quartz countertop. This is the first step in any solid surface countertop. As you can see, he has a thin MDF type material that he's able to score and snap, and then he glues it all together with hot glue, marks up where overhangs should be, and then now they have a perfect outline and template of our countertops that says DIY Guy, and they're going to be able to take this back to their shop and make our countertops to perfectly fit our space with no questions. Now it's install day of our Lucciare Quartz countertops. Granite Works came out nice and early and started setting up. They put down things to protect our floor, and then they brought in the first small piece of quartz and dropped it in place. This was super exciting to see, but now it's time for the big stuff. Now this next large piece will have our sink in it, as well as be a part of our only seam, so they're going to make a couple slit cuts so they can join that together later. Then they're going to roll up the ramp on their cart, carefully bring it into the house, and they're going to try to get it as close as they can to where the countertop will sit before they lift it into place. From there, they're going to go ahead and drop it down very carefully. And the nice thing about quartz is it's so heavy, it only needs a little bit of silicone to hold it in place. And now for the best part, this is the large piece for the peninsula. So again, they make a couple slit cuts so they can join it together later, and then they bring it in the house. The cool thing about this is it's so large, it's almost one entire slab of quartz. So you really get a full picture of the design, which is just awesome. Then they're going to go ahead and drop that into place, do a quick test fit of that seam, and then they're going to do all their magic to make it disappear. To do this, they have a really cool suction machine that brings the slabs perfectly flat and level together, and then they can go ahead and add their glue and epoxy mix, wait for that to dry so they can scrape it off, and that'll make for a really strong seam. To finish everything up, they're going to use some silicone to hold everything in place, and then they're going to install the sink with silicone and mounting clips to hold it all together. Now, let's take a look at our old concrete countertops. Again, I did pour these myself, so they're a little bit wavy, a little bit inconsistent in color, not really what we're going for. And let's swap that out with Lucciare's Calacatta Antique Quartz. I think it was the perfect choice for our kitchen. It has just the right amount of veining without being overwhelming. Some grays and taupes. It really brings all the colors in the kitchen together well, and it'll last for years to come. Now let me know down in the comments what you think of Lucciare's Calacatta Antique Quartz. I am really happy with how this project turned out. It's really great when you walk into the kitchen, it makes a statement, draws your eyes right to it. It's super clean, durable, and I think it'll last for years to come, keeping this kitchen looking beautiful with its timeless design. So if you are looking for some quartz, check out Lucciare by Polar Stone, as well as if you are in the Northeast Ohio area, check out Granite Works for your install. Thanks guys. If you have any questions, drop them down in the comments, and I'll see you guys around next time.